What's up, YugiTube? Copy7789 here. I'm coming at you guys really quickly with my regional recap leading up to YCS Providence. Um, for those of you who do not know, first of all, I am going to YCS Providence. That should be evident by what I just said. Um, I also went to the regional in College Park, Maryland. I guess it's technically Rockville, Maryland, but College Park, Maryland this past weekend. Um, I ended up not getting my invite. A couple of my friends did, and one of my friends actually top aided, so I was pretty happy for them. Um, I ended up going 6-3 in the tournament. I'm just gonna go through a quick recap of my matches if I can remember them all, to be honest. Round one, I played Gravekeeper. I lost. It was just a terrible matchup. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna show you the deck profile here in a minute. But I ended up playing Chaos Dragons at the tournament. Um, so yeah, okay, real quick. I ended up playing Gravekeepers round one. Terrible matchup, obviously. Game one, he smashed me. Game two, I was able to keep the Necro Valleys off the field and able to just bring out big beaters and just keep swinging in. And he couldn't get over my big beaters, and I was able to deal with his back rows relatively easily. And game three, unfortunately, he got Fossil Dyna up on me twice. I was able to kill the first one with a Thunder King, but then he got rid of my Thunder King and was able to set up another Fossil Dyna later on in the game. And he actually had Macro and Necro Valley up for most of the game, so I really wasn't able to get anything into my graveyard in order to get my big Chaos monsters out. So yeah, that's how round one went. Round two, I had to play one of my friends. Unfortunately, he was playing Bubble Beat. It ended up going to game three, but I just basically swarmed and OTK'd in game three. Round three, I played Gear. This deck has a pretty good matchup against Gear just because I can throw out big beaters really quickly, and it's really hard for them to deal with, especially being able to crash like Light Pulsar into Machina Fortress. I had the Darkness Metal Pulsar loop up twice in both games that we played, so I ended up winning that. Round four, I ended up playing Counter Fairies. He actually got to Bound for Artemis all three games, but games two and three, I was just able. I had a ton of Chaos Monsters in my hand with a lot of fodder engraved, so I was just able to fight through his back rows and just win from there. I dropped Dad on him games two and three, which helped seal the victory both times. I was able to wipe out the rest of his back rows and attack for game. Round five, I played Light Ray Lightsworn. Um, Game one, he ended up dropping Daedalus Gearfried on me for game. Yeah, like turn 4 or 5. And game two, he ended up dropping a Judgment Dragon, blowing up the field, and special summoning BLS and attacking for game. So I consider it getting derped on, but there's not much you can do, in that situation. His engine was a little bit faster than mine, so and he got to all the cards that he needed to get to. So there's that. Round six, I played Madolche. So that was an easy win. The kid wasn't very good either. Like, he Monster Reborn my Dark Flare, and then activated Book of Moon and attacked into my Zen mains and didn't think that Zen mains would still flip up and detach. So yeah, that shows how that went. Um, and I dropped that on him game two for easy game. Round seven, what did I play round seven? I played some Dark Lord Agent deck. I ended up getting Tyrus out on him game two, and he special summoned Asmodeus off of Valhalla, attacked into my Tyrus, and I honested him, and he just couldn't recover from that. So there's that. Round eight, I played Six Samurai. Game one, he just opened really well, like double united. And yeah, game two, I smashed him. And then game three, he basically set up really, really quickly again, and there was nothing I could do, unfortunately. So I was 5-3 going into the last round. Both of my buddies were still doing well, so I just decided to play the last round out, and I ended up playing Geargi again in round round nine. I'm sorry, round five. Round nine. I ended up beating him, so I went 6-3. I got 68th overall out of about. I think they said it was 342 people. So yet again, unfortunately, I didn't get my invite. It sucks, but like I said, there's really not much that I can do about it. And I'm not really mad in any sense of the word. I didn't really play any of like meta other than um, Gear, obviously, and as you can tell through my report, I really just didn't play anything that was meta. That's really all that it was. This deck is built to beat the meta. Like it beats the meta. It beats Gear. I didn't see a wind up. I didn't see Dark World, which I mean, I guess technically Dark World's not that great of a matchup, but I didn't see Dark World. I'm supposed to beat Samurai, but he just, like I said, he just opened up really, really well. Um, I didn't see any mirror matches. It was just like I said. I didn't see any of the meta. My deck was built for the meta, so yeah. I mean, there's unfortunately, of course, like I said, there's not much I can do about it. So yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into the deck list. I'll explain certain choices, I guess. I am gonna go through main, extra, and side. Um, I will let you guys know what I'm playing for Rhode Island on Wednesday, which is only in 2 days, obviously, but we're leaving Thursday to go up. So, yeah. Um, yeah. I'm just going to get right into the deck profile. It's between this and another choice. I'm really not sold on either one yet. Like, Chaos Dragons was decent, but, I think, I don't know. I always like playing decks with back rows, and obviously this deck plays no back rows, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm just going to get right into the deck profile. Okay, you guys can see that? Yeah, okay. So you start with, obviously, I played 3 Light Pulsars. You have to play 3. It's just too good. You also basically have to play 3 Dark Flares now. And I don't even say have to. I was playing 3 Dark Flares last format when everyone thought that 2 was necessary. This guy's effect is just too good. It is just it won me. Its effect won me so many games. It set up my graveyard and allowed me to make big pushes because and allowed me to banish things that I didn't want my opponent to have in their graveyard. Then you have the other dragons in Darkness Metal and Dark Armed, and the card to fetch them was Eclipse Wyvern. I only played one. I only ever needed one. I got to it plenty. I milled it plenty. I was able to use his effect a lot. So yeah. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Next, the milling engine. I played triple Lila. Have to play triple, in my opinion. And triple Ryko. Sorry, guys. I don't know why the cards are sticking together right now. Yeah, I felt that was enough for the Lightsworn engine. And then I also played 2 Card Trooper. I think that's standard in Chaos Dragons anymore. So, yeah. Then you got the Tour Guide engine. I played double Tour Guide, Sangan, and I also played the Night Assailant. Night Assailant's very good in here. I never got to ditch it for Light Pulsar in order to be able to bring back a Ryko to my hand, but the option was always there. When I opened it early, I normally just set it and got rid of a problematic monster. So yeah, the entire engine was good. I never really had dead tour guides because even if I milled a tour guide, I'd still have a target for it in the deck. So yeah. Then you get to the hand traps. I played triple Effect Veiler and 1 Max C in the main. It was good. I actually sided this out a lot. Like I said, I didn't play much of the meta. Like I was expecting to play a couple windups because there honestly were windups everywhere. I just didn't end up playing windups. So I'm actually pretty glad that I played triple Veiler and 1 Max C over 2 Veiler, 2 Max C. It was good. And then the last hand trap, like I said, was Honest. I used this guy a couple times, so yeah. Honest was good. Then the Chaos Monsters, of course, you have BLS and Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, there's that. And then you got the OTK Stoppers. I played 2 Trag. 2 Trag was pretty good. I did draw him dead a couple times, like I drew him late when I didn't have that many cards in hand. But overall, he normally dropped for 2,400 or 3,000, so he was pretty good. And then Gorse, I dropped him a couple times. He was good. Can't complain. So yeah. Sorry, guys. I think I'm getting a little sick, unfortunately, which would really suck going into Providence. All right, on to the spells. The staples, you got Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. That's all standard. You got Charge, of course, and then I played triple Recharge. I did draw a Recharge dead a few times, so I'm probably going to end up going down to 2 Recharges most likely. The deck is at 41 right now, so I'm considering just dropping the Recharge, but yeah, overall, it wasn't bad. Um, Played one Allure. Drew it enough that it wasn't bad. Um, yeah, just Allure was good. Can't complain. And then the final two cards were I decided to play two Forbidden Lance over MSTs in the main. I'm very glad that I did. I drew Lance enough where I was able to protect my big monster drops, and it came in handy. Like I would even set it, and most of the time people didn't have MST, so they would attack into Lance, not thinking it was I just set an MST or something like that. So that's the main deck. It was 10 spells and 31 monsters, so it was 41 total in the main deck. It ran pretty smoothly, like I said. So yeah. Extra deck, you got Gaia Dragon, Photon Streak Bouncer, Atum, and Exabeetle. I actually didn't go into either of these at all. I never actually really needed to. So these guys were obviously I think they're staple in the extra deck. However, I didn't go into them. I went into Beetle once and it won me the game. I just used his effect and then overlaid into Gaia Dragon. So yeah, those four. Rank 5, I only played one, and it was Tyrus. Um, um, I dropped him like twice, I think. So, yeah, he was worth it. And like I said, he did win me a game, so Tyrus was definitely good. I only felt I needed the one rank 5, so yeah. Queen Dragon, Jin, and Maestroke were the two rank 4s. I never went into rank 4, never needed to. Um, Actually, I think I did once. Yeah, I did once. I went into Maestroke once. Didn't really do much for me. Like, it flipped a monster down, but, you know, other than that, yeah. I didn't feel Utopia was needed. Um, Rank 3s. Okay. I think rank 3s are pretty standard. Acid Golem, didn't go into that. Leviathan, went into him a lot, actually. Leviair, didn't go into him. Tempo, never had to go into him. And went into Zen mains a lot. So it was really just Leviathan and Zen mains out of the rank 3s that I used. However, he was pretty decent. That's all I can really say. Um, Synchros, I played 3. Most people just play 2, but I decided to play 3. I played Scrap Dragon, Black Rose, and Catastor. Never went into a Synchro. So there's that. Um, might actually take the Synchros out. I'm not entirely sure yet for other things I could use. Side deck. Two Duke Calibers. And I'm also going to throw these two out here. Two Thunder Kings. I sided both of these in almost all the time. Doom Caliber is a really, really good card. As well, obviously, we all know Thunder King's really good, but Doom Cal, a lot of people aren't playing a ton of hand traps, so Doom Cal never got popped by a hand trap. So, yeah. Yeah, that's really about all I can say. Three Gemini Imps. Um, Obviously, I didn't play Dark World, so these were dead. However, I do think you need three Gemini Imps for the Dark World matchup, because Dark World is a very difficult matchup for this deck, because they can actually throw out a bigger beater than you can. So, yeah. Um, Three Imps. And then the second Max C in the side deck. I sided it in once against the Samurai guy, but that was all I really needed it for. So yeah, one Max C in the side. Triple MST. Since I'm not maining 3 or maining 2 or 3, it was really good. Like I said, I'm maining Lance, so I didn't need to main MSTs, but in the side deck it was really good. You know, it's really about all I can say. Two Soul Takers, just good. And then two Royal Decrees. Sided in it a couple times. So yeah, that is the deck, guys. Sorry it took so long. I just kind of wanted to get the explanations out of the way. Yeah. There's really not much else I can say. The deck was good. I think if I would have played more meta, I would have done a lot better. Which is why I'm still considering this deck for Rhode Island. Um, the deck's really good, like I said. Um, just you know, uh, of course like I said, um, I didn't really play anything that I wanted to play against, I guess. And especially just to be able to test out the things that I was trying to test out for the day to see how they worked against certain matchups. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try and have a video for you guys tomorrow, and also I will have one video up on Wednesday. Do not expect any other videos until at least, not this Tuesday. Do not expect it until Tuesday of next week. Obviously, regardless of how I do at Rhode Island, I'm going to have I'm going to have a report from Rhode Island for you guys. Deck I played, I'll give you a deck profile and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Of course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.